Hi, boys and girls. Some are wondering, what's the story about Charlie Kirk? Why was he killed? Why was he assassinated? A big believer in Jesus and a proponent of believing in Jesus. Okay, no weapons. Okay, what does it all mean? If you have studied Hawkins and are familiar with the map of consciousness, I'll edit this and put in a picture of it. 0 to 1,000, it's a logarithmic scale, meaning that if you're at 200 and you go to 201, you're 10 times more conscious. 202, 10 times more conscious. 203, 10 times more conscious. Not about education, not about intelligence. It's about consciousness. Okay, so why'd they kill him? If you studied Hawkins, you understand that folks that are calibrated, and we're talking linearly here, lower on the consciousness scale, under 200, they're non-integrous. It doesn't mean they're bad. We have to all kill them. It just means they're under 200. At 200 and above, we're life affirming. Someone's going to die. We go to grief because we love them, and we go to grief. Just don't take up residence there because grief is lower than 200. At 300, 315, we get to willingness. And I'll probably interject and put this map up again. It's a map of consciousness. Verifiable with applied kinesiology, aka muscle testing. I'm going to just tell you the truth, okay? Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. If you sincerely believe that you're a victim, that all these other people are against you, that they're never going to change and they're bad and evil and everything else, then you will prove to yourself by the evidence in your awareness that they are. I'm not making this stuff up, okay? Seek and ye shall find isn't just applied to good stuff. If you go looking for a fight, you'll find one. If you go seeking out people that are bad, evil, causing trouble, you will find them. Guess why I don't watch the news? We've been told for years now, stop watching the news. Stop exposing yourself to the information promulgated through the mainstream press. Stop doing that. It's not helping you. But George, shouldn't I be informed? Yes, you could be informed. Do you need to be inundated? Not so much. I posit to you that focus and attention is useful. Some of you already know that being grateful is a useful practice. Find something for which to be grateful. Find something that you appreciate and focus on that. Focus on something you love. Focus on something that you may not already have yet, but you would like to have it, and you focus on that, and by law of magnetic attraction, you draw that to yourself. Okay, so why'd they kill Charlie Kirk? Well, reality, there's a bazillion people that never heard of him that are being exposed to his messages now that weren't while he was alive. Okay? He didn't hate anybody. The LGBTQ question mark, exclamation point, whatever the heck it was, people go, oh yeah, Charlie Kirk, he was decent. He didn't attack us. He answered our question. He was not in favor of men and women's restrooms, of yada, yada, yada. But he didn't call for us to be assassinated on the scale of consciousness. If you're here and they're here, they're going to find fault with you. They may be your enemies. Well, I believe in love and light and happiness and joy and honoring your fellow man and being kind to everyone, everywhere, every time. Well, we think this is not good, and we think we're victims because you guys don't like us, and we choose. Not always a conscious choice. Not always a conscious choice. These guys, we're not faulting you. We don't think we don't hate you. First 6 years of your life, you're in theta. Bruce Lipton and others will tell you this. It's like there's scientific evidence that we are programmed to behave the way we behave, and we can revise our programming. We can revise what we think and do and are. Anyway, so I don't want to flog a dead horse, okay? The poor dead horse is already dead. Flogging it doesn't help. But the point of it is, people whose ambient level of consciousness is in anger and hatred and vitriol and finding fault and criticism and being critical, that's where they live. People who live in love and happiness and joy and kindness, and that's where they live. They're not the same folks. Doesn't mean these people are better than these people, but reality is, these folks hate those folks. Oh, we hate them because hatred feeds our ego and gives us the juice. The ego gets the juice, hatred and vitriol. It's not a long-term solution. Okay. Anyone, any human can revise their consciousness upwards toward at least willingness, if not love, unconditional love, joy, 600, etc. I'll share with you some information that I learned. I didn't know all this stuff coming out of the womb. I didn't pop it as you go, I'm wisdom, mild. No. Okay. 2 Peter 3:18, but grow in grace and the knowledge of Jesus Christ. It's not that we already know everything. The only person I can't teach stuff is to the one that already knows everything. If you already know, I really can't offer anything. If you're already opposed to anything new, no, you're trying to trick me. There's nothing I can do. Anyway, so I made the video, and hopefully I got across what I was trying to. I don't know. I'm tired. It's been a long day, but it's been a good day. Been a great week. I heard someone say today, it's been a difficult week. It was 9/11, and then they assassinated Charlie Kirk. Yeah, those things happened. We had the grand opening of the Light and Love Healing Center in Gilmer, Texas. We had good stuff. We had clients that were able to help. Anyway, I could go on, but the reality is, I love you, and I'm not the only one. And you there behind your eyes, you can get better. That which we emanated from loves us. That which we emanated from loves us, wants us to thrive, and is willing and able to help 24/7, 366. I love you. Thanks for your time.